welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be replacing my 04 Chevy Silverado radio with this cheap Apple CarPlay radio. I did get ahead of myself and actually took the old radio doubled in that I had in off and...
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
As you can see, it looks like whoever did this did not do it nowhere near as proper as I was hoping for. But yeah, to get that out, basically all I did was just pull the tabs along the dash. Want to be very careful not to break any of the plastics, but just pop that out, and then essentially the radio should come right out. So when I was taking out the old radio and unplugging everything, I realized that he just basically ran the wires straight to the main harness. In this case, I would recommend getting something like this. This is just an adapter harness. It's going to make your life a whole lot easier. Alright, so these are the harnesses that come with the new Apple CarPlay radio. This is obviously the old harness for that old JVC. Since he did do this a little bit weird, I'm going to have to figure out a way to match up all the colors without, messing it up. If you're doing anything electrical, also disconnect the battery. So now we're basically just going to be matching up all the colors from one to another. From the old harness to the new harness, and I will be using these butt connectors. I highly do not recommend using duct tape like this guy did. Now that I got the duct tape off, we can see the wire a little bit better, and now we can disconnect that and start wiring. So with this butt connector, basically you're just going to put one end of each side of the wire into it, and then you're going to crimp it down with either a crimp tool or a wire cutter. Kind of like so. You just put each side in and then crimp it down, and then basically with this I'm just going to try to have to match the colors with the previous harness and hopefully not mess anything up. So luckily this cheap kit came with a wiring diagram. So the B portion of wiring, there are a couple wires where we're not going to actually end up needing to use them. So just keep that in mind. Otherwise, with the speaker wires, we're going to use all of them. So the A diagram. So got all the wires wired up. As you can see, there are a couple that we did not use, like the pink, the brown, just some unnecessary ones. If you do plan on putting the backup camera, I would definitely recommend grabbing a couple more of these. But in this video, I probably won't. I just want to get it running. So if you have any issues, pause the video. Here's the diagram of the stock harness that comes in the truck. Otherwise, if you did get the adapter harness like I recommended, basically you're just going to connect the red to the red, yellow to the yellow, black to the black. And then these bottom ones, they have stripes. They can get a little tricky. You want to connect it to the corresponding one with the stripes. So purple, green, gray, white. Just make sure, if it has a stripe, connect it to it. If it doesn't, don't. So luckily there's a plug-in diagram. As you can see, the speaker one is A, top one's B. So we're going to put the speaker harness into the top portion, and then the power, ground, and etc. in the bottom. There also was an antenna, I think it was. Now that everything's plugged in, let's see if she works. And yeah, she powers right up just fine. Let me see if I can get to the CarPlay. So you're going to want to hit phone link. I might need to disconnect my phone for this, so I'll be right back once I get that going. So actually it was pretty easy to get on my phone. As you can see, I got Apple CarPlay working. Just connect to CarPlay Bluetooth, and your password should start out as 0000. But yeah, to get it back in, I don't know if you can see behind there, I didn't really hide it too well. Those side tabs that come with it, and then I did just put that piece over it, so it's pretty sturdy. It's not going to go anywhere. But here's the Apple CarPlay. As you can see, we got all your apps and all that fun stuff. You can go to your car, you can do whatever you want to do on here. Otherwise, settings are all here. You can have fun with those, but realistically, this is all I wanted it for, was this CarPlay right here. And the map's not broken, I just zoomed in really close, so you can't see that. So
DJ Ego Play. This music